I don't know. It's past midnight and I literally cannot keep my eyes open. I'm not tired. Just my contacts are so dry. I've been wearing them since 7 a.m. this morning. They need a rest. Not to mention these contacts are very old and I need new ones, but you know, don't have a job to pay for contacts, don't have a job to pay for an eye exam. So here we are wearing old, I guess, contacts. I did not get all the jobs I needed to apply for by midnight because the Employ Florida website kept glitching on me. So I guess I probably won't get my food stamps, which is fine, whatever. It is what it is. It's completely my fault. I waited till the last minute. It's kind of annoying because last month I didn't have all this trouble, but the website literally kept glitching, having me go to sign in. Then the web pages weren't loading and I was having to refresh and like just so many things. I was on my iPad and my laptop. My laptop was getting like overheated. Probably just I've been on it a lot today or a lot this evening. I went from editing a video to, doing things on there. I don't even remember. So my laptop isn't even old, so I don't know why it was like so hot. Just can't handle all the loading of the website, maybe. Anyway, I'm not taking a shower or nothing. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm taking out my contacts. And I'm headed to bed with my little Pookie Bear who's on the couch right now waiting for me desperately to get into bed. Because she is so ready to be up on her pillow, sleeping. So I will catch you guys in the morning. And welcome back to the Rachel Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good morning. I am extremely tired. I did not go to sleep till probably almost 2 a.m. waiting for my vlog to upload. And now it's like, I think it's about 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. I am so tired. I told myself if I am not hungry for breakfast when we get back in from our walk, I'm going to go back to bed. I'm going to go lay my head down for another hour or two and wake up at like 10 or 11 today. I don't really have any plans for the day. I do have like it says it's literally scheduled for 5 minutes. So I don't know what we're going to talk about in 5 minutes, but I have like a interview for just a little customer service work from home job tomorrow. I have to do a little prepping for, but I can do that later on. I'm exhausted. I'm way too old to be getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I am in here just watching crime TV and enjoying a little bit of a lazy morning. I did not go back to bed. I came back home and had some breakfast. I feel fine, but I feel at some point I'm going to be really tired. I'm always tired when I wake up. You guys know that if you guys watch my vlogs. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Katie Ann, who is the HR lady for this job I just interviewed for yesterday, which was my third interview for them, technically. Because the first one was with Katie Ann, you have to always go through HR, and then Dwayne and Zachary last week, and then Mark yesterday. So I'm just waiting for her to email me or call me to schedule my in-person interview, I guess, or office visit. I don't really know. I'm just hoping that it's not that intense, and I feel like I've made it through the worst of the worst with the interview. Also, not to mention, mute that. Not to mention, Katie Ann wanted to connect with me on LinkedIn yesterday, so maybe that's also a good sign. green flag. But yeah, I'm just waiting for her to call me or email me about my in-office visit that Mark and I chatted about yesterday. And I don't really have any plans. I do need to like maybe apply for jobs today, just in case. You know what I mean? Gotta always stay in the market. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much my entire day, which is actually really nice because I feel like the last couple of days have been intense. Thinking about the interview, stressing about it, prepping for it, having it, decompressing from it, trying to edit my videos and keep up with that and trying to not go crazy. Like, that is enough. This morning it was really nice outside. It felt like it was like in the 60s, like maybe 65-ish. I'm kind of hoping that it doesn't get too hot today. That'd be really nice. I need to go and do my morning skincare. And I'm almost thinking about, instead of doing a ASMR cleaning vlog today, that I might just do my skincare and edit and get that up at some point today. I kind of want to diversify my ASMR content so it's not just cleaning, because I don't know, there's this girl that I follow on TikTok, and I'm sure there were so many girls that do this. But there's this girl that I follow on TikTok, and she is the one that inspired me to like make my ASMR cleaning, but she also makes other things like her skincare. Um, she makes like little food for the week. Like everything she does is so cute, aesthetic. I don't know if I'll be ever as cute and aesthetic as her, but like goals, you know what I mean? I feel like if I never try these things, how will I know how well they're do on my page and all of that? So my skincare routine is nothing to bat an eye at, I guess. Like, it's very simple, it's cheap, it is what it is. And I think that's kind of held me back from wanting to make those kind of videos, because I'm like, oh, like I just use drugstore and I'm not the most youngest person, blah, blah, blah. I'm letting all the things get in my head stop me from making the content that I want to make. And I just think that's so lame. So I'm probably going to make a little ASMR skincare vloggy vlog in just a little bit. I'm just enjoying a nice little chill morning on my couch, scrolling through Amazon and looking at things I wish I could buy, but I really can't. But I have found so many cute like furniture things that I'm like, oh. And most of the stuff that I'm finding is like reasonably priced, 100, 200, but I'm also not looking at anything crazy big right now. Like, I'd love to get a really cute comfy couch. I love this couch. And I don't know how much it would be to get this one up reupholstered to make it look cute. It might be just as much to just get a new couch. So I don't know. This couch, it's comfortable, but it's not one of those couches that you can just like take a Sunday nap on. And maybe it's because I don't have any couch pillows. If you see, I have my bed pillow out here. And I don't have, like, the material isn't the softest. It's kind of on the rougher side, but it's not itchy and rough. It's just not super soft, So I don't know. I do like how this couch looks and the size is right. There's just a few things that I would change about it if I wanted to actually keep it for the long haul. And I feel like it's really good condition. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just talking about things that I can't even do right now. So I'm going to shut up and I'll see you guys a little bit later on today. Oh my goodness. Well, I now have an interview, like I said earlier, tomorrow for a little customer service, work from home, something. And I think it's with like some kind of insurance company. I honestly don't know. I gotta do my research. And now I have an interview on Friday just a phone interview with the HR lady from the bank that I was just talking about. Excuse me. Also, I just noticed something when I was watching someone else's YouTube. My laptop is starting to overheat, and I only really noticed it last night, so I don't know if it started last night. It could be because I use it while I'm sitting here on my couch with a blanket, and maybe I need to get some kind of little tray thingy. But that's not like the whole point. I'm watching this video about tips, and I just need to test something else. So like this video, and we'll see if that happens. I'm kind of curious. I'm noticing some new features, like you can 2x speed through people's YouTube videos, which is chef's kiss, because sometimes, for me at least, I hate all of the intros when I'm just like wanting to know a certain, like, you know what I mean? And if they haven't time stamped the video, or haven't time stamped it properly, then sometimes you're like, you just want to get to the meat and potatoes of the video. And so I didn't know you can 2x speed through people's YouTubes. And he said something about, be sure to like this video, and the little like thing, like a little rainbow ring went around the little like, thumbs up, thumbs down little thing when you're watching YouTube from your phone. I don't know if any of this happens on a laptop. I don't know how to do that on a laptop. I'm watching on my phone, but I was like, interesting. So you can 2x speed people's YouTube videos. Interesting. Love that. Okay, I never really figured out why my laptop was overheating. I do think it might have been my email running in the background. So I was combing through ChatGPT. I finished watching that video I was 2xing through, and it told us to do something. So like turn off the computer, press command, control, space, delete. I don't know. A bunch of buttons at once. It worked, and it's fine. It's not overheating. And technically when he was describing it, like, it wasn't overheating like where it was shutting down so it wouldn't overheat. It was just getting hot. He was saying if your laptop is overheating, it will want to like force shut down, and it wasn't doing that. So he said if that's not happening, then it's just getting hot, and you can do blah blah blah, a couple things. Tried them, something worked. So good to go on that. Secondly, I'm checking my email because I just edited my little skincare video and put that up. Looking at my email, the job that I thought ghosted me a couple weeks ago, that I interviewed for maybe 3 weeks ago now. Jeez, time is flying by. Literally just reached out to me and said the commercial president, which was supposed to be my next interview, had some like work conflicts. I don't know if they're just making something up because they hired someone that didn't want to hire someone that didn't actually start, or hired someone because they closed the role. So I don't know if they just figured out of the talent pool that they had enough qualified people, because I did my research to see if that job was out there, because they were like ghosting me, and I told myself I wasn't going to take a job that wouldn't put my, you know what I mean? Like if I ask you a question, and like I was asking the HR manager, recruiter lady, like, hey, I'm interested in this job still. One time she did reply, and then I followed up the following Tuesday, which was not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, and she never responded, which made me believe that they hired somebody and they just ghosted me because the mission is complete, which happens often, but it's still really rude not to say, hey, we found someone. And I think they don't do that. And I thought about this earlier. I think they don't do that because they don't want to miss out in case that person doesn't work out. for whatever reason. So my guess is they hired somebody, and that person either was supposed to start and didn't, or came and maybe they got a better offer somewhere else in the midst of onboarding in the last like 2 weeks that I've not heard from them, and they immediately quit because they got something else that they liked more. And because they didn't say anything like, hey, we found someone, that's their window to come back. Kind of like a toxic ex. And I told myself come on. Sorry, Scout wasn't going. I was like, what the heck are you doing? Anyway, I told myself that I didn't want, even if they did offer me something, I kind of didn't want anything for them because that's rude to leave someone lingering. But the lady that reached out to me wasn't even the HR lady today. It was the lady I interviewed with, who is the manager of the person that they would hire. And she said, hey, the commercial president had some work conflicts or something like that. And he'd still like to meet with you. If you don't have an offer already, would you like to still meet? Something like that, I said, sure, throw me sometimes, basically, more professionally, obviously. Throw me sometimes and we'll see what works. But it's kind of rude to just do that to people, and then it's so rude and it's violating my boundaries. At the same time, I don't know how I feel. I have strong feelings about this. And I feel like it's, like I said, it's very much like a toxic ex who never replies to your last message or something like that, or you tell them off and they kind of just ghost you. So there's no real resolution. So that way, that kind of leaves that door open for them to come back. And I really hate that. So I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, I'll take the interview. I need the job. But at the same time, like, if that's how they treat people that they're interviewing, how will I be treated as an employee? And it really just brings that thought to me. So it'll definitely be a back burner option if I can get one of the other ones. The one I interviewed for yesterday, or this other one that I'm interviewing for starting on Friday. Of course, there'll be a few rounds of interviews on that one. Anyway, that's my story. I'm double booked on Friday now. The girl that emailed me back, Christy, about the interview that I thought ghosted me a few weeks ago, that wanted me to come back for an interview, she responded to my email about, like, dates and times, and she said, like, this Friday, she named off a bunch of times, and then she said, like, the 9th of the month, she named off a bunch of times. I'm trying to get the ball rolling on getting a job. So I was like, dang, I really don't want to pick Friday because I already have the call with another bank, but that's at 1 to 1:30. So I picked the 9:30 to 10:30 slot. Should be interesting. But yeah, this would be my final interview before a job offer. And I'm still haven't heard back from Katie Ann about the job I interviewed yesterday. And I'm thinking she could just be waiting to hear back from the guy I interviewed with yesterday, because he is kind of high up. He's very busy. So I'm hoping to hear back tomorrow. I would think tomorrow would be the latest I would hear back. Who knows? They did act like they were trying to hire, like, get the ball rolling, because they're trying to get staffed up. But it seemed like they kind of need somebody. I get the gist. So hopefully I hear tomorrow, and I don't know when. I was talking to the guy yesterday. I was like, yeah, I could even get in sometime the rest of this week, depending on, what your schedule looks like. And he said, okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to aim for, or early next week. It's going to have to be early next week, or it's going to have to be, what's today? It's already Wednesday. Or it's going to have to be tomorrow. Friday I'm booked up. I can't personally mentally handle more than 2 interviews in a day, and technically I can't really handle more than one, but yeah, we're just gonna have to make it do what it do. And I'm very thankful to be in this position. I'm not losing sight of that. It's just, it's gonna be a little stressful on Friday. But once I get through that final interview at 1:30, when I'm out of that one, chef's kiss, we will be done for the week on the interviews, unless, yeah, I can't squeeze in another one on Friday. So, I don't know. The girl is in high demand right now, which is amen. Thank you. I need that. I have been relaxing and thinking about my day tomorrow, which will be spent interviewing and interview prepping for Friday. Anyway, I'm gonna log off for the night because I would enjoy the rest of my night and just be a lazy bum, which I kind of feel guilty about, but still gonna do it. Love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And have a productive 2 days, rest of the week.